We'll have to see if that ends up being enough.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
That's King Gaming with the Lone Druid and the Sand King and the Disruptor. They go back to the Razor. I'm not surprised. I don't know why it didn't end up getting banned out. I could feel that coming out for Keen, and it did.
Seconds remaining.
So they've got control to work with. They could throw the Razor mid. Lone Druid safe lane or off lane, but they could go safe lane with it and put Sand King in the off lane and still need a 4. Maybe grab something that does have a stun here for King Gaming. As 6 them final bans from both sides are coming up. Storm Spirit could be there for Typhoon.
Dire team back.
Put those Shrek in the off lane. Steal our safe lane and go with somebody who's mobile. Say like the Storm or the Queen of Pain.
Seconds remaining.
They end up banning the Tide, which is a bit of a surprise.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't think we'd see the Tide Hunter in this situation. Maybe a Queen of Pain ban coming soon. Could ban it from King Gaming and get rid of the Queen of Pain. Make it a little bit easier here for the Razor. With 53 seconds remaining on reserve time. We'll see what King Gaming want to do here, as it should be mid Razor safe lane Lone Druid, and they would want to get rid of a mid, as it should be Shrek off lane, Lifestealer safe lane. So, you know, you've got options of Storm, Queen of Pain, as well as OD. Just 20 seconds remaining.
Dire team pick.
And they will ban that Queen of Pain. So they get rid of the Queen of Pain, not a surprise. And Keen will have 9th pick here.
Seconds remaining.
And we'll see what they want. They don't have much reserve time to work with after this. And that's if they want to go with an offlaner. They could keep the Sand King in the 3 and pick up something in the 4. Something with some lockdown.
Radiant team pick.
And they go TA. So Lone Druid moved to the off lane. Razor moved to the safe lane. TA picked up over mid. And they go Bat Rider for Typhoon. I'll be right back really quickly before they get started. Here we go. Needed some cold water on my face. Feel myself fading. Guevara on the Batrider, Fonte on the Lifestealer, Faith on the Bane, and then AQ on the Leshrac, with Cat U on the Nyx Assassin, Yi on the Templar Assassin, Old Chicken with the Safe Lane Razor, Old 11 on the Off Lane Lone Druid, and then Dark with the Disruptor, and Kaka on the Sand King. So this should be a good one. Winner of this goes on to face Team Sirius for a spot at the minor, as eHome have already qualified. So we'll be getting into this game hopefully soon. There we go.
Prepare for battle.
So here we are. Game 3. Let's see how King Gaming are going to approach this. It looks like they're all going together at the moment. And I'll do smoke up, but the same can be said here for the side of Typhoon. They do just that, except in the opposite direction. So nobody will meet. It's not going to be this 5v5 bloodbath that we could see, but rather a deep ward here inside the jungle and a ward over on their end, looking across the river a bit and over at this top rune spot.
Seconds to battle.
They basically placed the same ward, so everything practically mirrored. On this one. We'll see where the matchups lie. It looks like they'll keep Old 11 over towards top. At least for now. They've got him going top with Disruptor nearby, but the second he moves a little further past, he is looking to head over bottom, but this ward spots that. And now he's looking to double back. Or go. I don't know. Pings are coming out, I believe, from Faith, which will spot him coming over towards mid. You've got AQ on this mid Leshrac. And then off lane on the Batrider, who Guevara is in the safe lane. And, well, Fonte, who is your one position, is looking potentially towards the off lane. So Yi trying to do what he can here. 4-0 to 3-1. Early on the CS, not much of a difference for either side. You have finally Old 11 coming down towards bottom to join the Sand King here. And this right now is just up against the Nyx Assassin as they'll finally move Fonte all the way over. So, some back and forth at the moment, but Keen looking to capitalize on that. Right now, Leshrac is top of the CS chart, but tied with TA. And Disruptor next at 3-2. So the mids have got their CS, and, well, musical lanes for everybody else, so you're dealing with that. Static Link comes out, Faith hit with a Burrow Strike, and this could be first blood, but a good impale on 2 from Cat U. TP's in, and we'll make sure that this Razor was unable to get the kill in the first blood for the side of King Gaming. So Early on, no first blood just yet. Was close for both sides, but nothing doing on either of them. Disruptor getting chased with Spike Carapace. He does have a Mango to get a stun out there, but now he needs to be careful as Batrider comes in. Kinetic Field once again. That'll lock him up. Plasma Field comes out and it will be first blood. They look over at this Batrider who needs to turn around and get away.
That's not for the likes of
As 5 stacks of sticky napalm on Kaka, but still not enough to get that kill. They get that early kill. They get that early lead. We take a look over towards bottom. Old 11 trying to do what he can to 10-4 to the Lifestealers 12-0. But I think if Keen are able to just kind of hold like this, they should be okay. Even over top, I think for the most part things are going all right. They try to Sandstorm farm with the Sand King, which is the only problem with Firefly coming out. Guevara burning him down. Brain Sap's there, even at 1. So Guevara getting that kill. And it definitely seems like it's going to be rough for this Sand King if he continues to come back to this lane. And he will. Spike Carapace coming out. Locks in Disruptor for a moment, but nothing more. They've also got the pole. Chicken coming over to clean this up. Got 3 heroes here for the Dire. Looking for an opportunity to do something. Glimpse on cooldown for another 5 seconds. And now Faith spots Dark, but he turned back around. That may not be the wise idea, as now he's got the Glimpse as well as Kinetic Field ready. But elects not to use it. So 1 apiece, even so far. 5 minutes in, the stun comes out onto the Razor. Flame Break pushing him back. The immediate attempt at a TP, but just so dead. The damage is way too much. You get the kill there onto the Razor, and despite the 1,000 net worth lead here for King Gaming, they're behind by a kill. Although it's all that matters is that net worth, and we see why they're so far ahead. Yi doing very well over mid. So you get to this point in the game and you're trying to feel out who's starting to take advantage of their lanes more. And you see top of the CS chart both the Lone Druid as well as the TA. Nightmare out onto this Disruptor, but they've got the static link. Spike Carapace comes in. They need to be careful. Plasma Field onto Cat U. And Sand King ends up dying. They look for more as Faith trying to walk away. Old Chicken looks over at the Batrider. Firefly ends, but they've got the Impale. Plasma Field comes out. Again, they will get the kill on a Faith. Now they'll turn their attention towards Guevara as they get the kill on a Cat U. Here comes Kaka. Burrow Strike hits. And this should be another one. Triple kill for Old Chicken. So triple kill there, getting even more of an advantage for King Gaming. Those active lanes actually not sitting too high on the net worth, but
Dire are scanning.
Keen. They've brought Lone Druid, at least for now, on top, and then followed by Yi. And Lifestealer is actually in second, so Fonte doing a good job in this bottom lane, especially against this Lone Druid. They lose Faith, so now 5-3, and the Nyx Assassin goes down over mid. Just trying to readjust in my chair until I slammed my knee against my keyboard holder. But, you know, these kills are starting to line up, and they've got a 2,000 net worth lead. If you're side of Typhoon, you might feel the necessity or the pressure to try and move over and slow this advantage up. For right now, though, Guevara, he's sitting over mid. He'd like to get Lasso before he does any of that. AQ, he's level 6, so he has Pulse Nova. And you could see that potentially coming into handy with the Lasso.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So once they get the Lasso, maybe we see them move, but he's got Lasso, nobody coming over just yet. He's getting drums ready. Around the back, though, is the Nyx Assassin. And how far Old Chicken goes out is if this Nyx Assassin will be able to do anything. The Flame Break with the Lasso. They'll have Impale to go with this and the Split Earth. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, getting an easy kill like that.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
They fortify. They'll show Kaka for now. We'll see if they rotate.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Spike
attack.
Carapace on the Sandstorm. Now they've got the Impale with the Split Earth. Easy kill there. AQ gets another. So just waiting for that opportunity to use that Spike Carapace in the Sandstorm. He does it easily. They drop down the Static Storm and Catyu just goes down. So 7-5, still 2,000 net worth lead for Keen Gaming.
Is a great conductor.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bear's got Midas already. Yeah, with a lot of open space for hold 11. In. It's now a 3,000 net worth lead for Keen. Got Razor going into the drums, TA going into the Desolator. 2,400 gold away from that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I like
attack.
the Blink Dagger on the Sand King, but that's going to take some time, and that's if that's even his first item. Meanwhile, Shrek gets low. They look over at Faith. They'll get the kill on a 1.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They also lose the bottom tier 1. AQ gets forced out of that fight. And they're looking to take the mid tier 1, and they will.
Radiant's middle tower
So a couple of towers, a couple of kills. Meanwhile, Sand King goes down over top, but and you get and take what you came for over mid and bottom. In game, you're kind of okay with that.
Radiant's
Still
bottom
pressuring towards the tier 2.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Really could use this Blink Dagger on the Bat Rider. Catyu staying in the trees, looking for an Impale opportunity. And it might show itself. Stun on a 2. There's the Firefly, but the fear from the bear behind them. They've gotten the Nightmare onto the Razor. So to get the Sticky Napalm out as well as the Lasso. They need to try and save him, but the Split Earth is there. They'll get the kill.
Is under attack.
So unfortunately getting caught there. But while the Razor goes down, more of the map is open. And it's open for the Lone Druid. As that Midas and closing in on the Sacred Relic. This is a pretty quick Sacred Relic. Could be a pretty quick Radiance, honestly. And this is one of the fastest farming we've seen on the Lone Druid today. Typhoon, they really need to hang on here. As Glimpse is used, Nightmare is there. Onto the Disruptor. But nothing doing. Fonte just happy to take a tower. Thing is, nobody really bothered him for that, and he's able to get a free tower out of it. Meanwhile, Templar Assassin almost has the full Desolator ready. And you take a look at the Lone Druid, you got that Sacred Relic, he's going into the Radiance. Drum's still here for the Razor once he grabs that, but he's sitting lower in the pack. It's top of the pack for Keen for 2, and the next 3 are all on the Radiant. That starts with Fonte here, who's going into the Radiance. Shrek starting to build up some farm. He's sitting second for his team. 4th overall. Perseverance, looking like he's going to go into the Bloodstone to start, and then the Yules. We've been seeing a lot of different builds for these Lashraks all night. We've seen Rod of Atos first, Yules first. Now we're seeing Bloodstone first.
Illusion.
And despite the kills being even, it's a 3,000 net worth lead for Keen. Got the Desolator on the way for TA. Radiance soon for the Spirit Bear.
Dire are scanning.
So a couple big items coming out for Keen Gaming. They might even look to smoke off this, as they've now got the tools necessary to make something happen. Disruptor is the one who does have the smoke. He's over by the bottom shrine. They might meet up over mid. That's Illusion, though. They're just scared off. As mid with Shrek. Needs to be careful. AQ. He is in trouble already because they've got the Static Storm. They'll glimpse him back into it. Now the Burrow Strike will follow it up, and a couple of shots coming in from Yi to get the kill. Kaka gets credit for that one. They'll take it to Lashrak again. They'll finally send over old 11, but they got the kill. He's unneeded. So King Gaming, they go right into the Roche Pit. We'll see if they try to contest this. I'm not sure if Typhoon can. It's a quick enough Roche where they won't be able to do so, and Aegis will be picked up for Keen. Drums used to get an escape there. Vendetta used under the tier 2 tower. Fonte. Plasma Field coming out. Well, Chicken was moving over, and he does have Rage to work with. Meanwhile, Templar Assassin going into the BKB, then the Dragon Lance. No Blink Dagger this time around for Yi on this. continuing to keep the pressure on is Fonte Rage TP. But bottom, Old 11 is here, and there's the blink forward, the blink in, coming from this Bat Rider, and now you look at the rest as they lose AQ. They might even lose more. Guevara trying to get out of this one, but the kinetic field is out. The plasma field hits. They'll get themselves a second. They find nothing on Typhoon. As King Gaming take out, make it 3 as they lose Faith. So it's now become a 7,000 net worth lead. King Gaming not letting off that gas. Go after the tier 2 bottom. They'll take it out very quickly. And just continuing to up that lead. Yi continuing to move forward. As he's going into the BKB, still has that Aegis to work with. So Typhoon, they're going to have to do a pretty good job here of defending. I could see a potential high ground push. Might even just move over towards the tier 2 mid and go for the tower there. They'll cross for a moment. Dire lose their couriers, and Assassin grabs it over mid. And there goes the tier 2 very quickly. Just very quickly are able to get through these towers, and yeah, this is going to be a high ground siege from King Gaming. So throw the impale, it will stun Yi for a moment. All they got to do is duck in, duck out. Spike Carapace used, that'll hit the bear. They've got Radiance finally here onto the Lifestealer, but they'll throw the stun. Is it even going to matter? They lose the tier 3. Still looking for more. Burrow Strike, Static Storm, Epicenter started. Lifestealer already dead. Fonte goes down. He's dead for 45, no buyback. Quickly, just like that, he's gone. The Epicenter was started, but well, unnecessary at that point as they already lost the Lifestealer. Right, coming in. Split Earth landing on a couple. They've also got the Spike Carapace on the bear. They'll take out Guevara. Taking to the bottom tier 3 as well, and well, make that another melee Rax.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
I'll take your treatment.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Shrine goes down, and well, going into the BKB still here for Sylar, or not for this TA of Yi. That's where my brain's at 5 in the morning. Thinking about the next potential matchup. We got a stack here that'll be taken by Yi real quick. Trying to finish off that BKB. Old Chicken, too. He's going into the BKB. They both should have it soon, and they'll also have an AC pretty quickly here on the Lone Druid. So, a couple of big items coming in for King Gaming. They've got a 17,000 net worth lead in a pretty uneventful game, honestly. Typhoon, not much resistance. They just got overwhelmed, and mid and bottom are gone. They're one set of racks away from getting hit with mega creeps. Link, Burrow Strike, Static Storm, Fonte in trouble. They got the impale as well as the Flame Break hit on a couple. But they'll lose Fonte as well as Faith. They'll glimpse back this Nyx Assassin, and GG's just going to be called. King Gaming will take the series to go on next against Sirius. So yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. That game never had anything too exciting. Unfortunately. It happens. let's take a look over the scoreboard. And for King Gaming, 3-0-8 for Yi, 3-1-11 for Dark, Kaka at 3-4-11, 2-0-7 for Old 11. I mean, there was not much here that Typhoon was gonna do. Once they really fell substantially behind, about 4,000 or 5,000 net worth, there was no coming back with the discrepancy in items. BKB was already here for Old Chicken. It was going to be there for Yi as well. Radiance on Old 11 was very quick, because he had that quick Midas too. So they fell behind quickly. The pressure never stopped from King Gaming. They took a clean game 3. They move on to fight Team Serious in the final. Winner goes to the minor. That'll be up next on the main channel. We'll see how that comes out. I'm your caster BCop at BCop92 on Twitter. I'm gonna head to sleep. It's 5 in the morning. And yeah. See you guys another time. That's it for me with these qualifiers. See you later.